But Nick, don't worry. There's a failsafe built into his computer. When he tries to hit the play button on Dota, the computer just crashes.
It does, yeah.
He can't play Dota. Like,
it's
no matter how much he
frustrating. No,
wants
because I
to.
launched it the other day and I actually just threw $35 at the game. I'm not even gonna say sorry for that. That's a well spent $35.
International is always worth it.
Yeah. One for the international.
And
it's,
then you can get
I bought the current international battle pass thing because they have a huge. Their biggest event every year is all the Arcana items, everything.
And if you get a gold one, you can just sell it for $120.
The Slark one is going like 160 right now or something.
Yeah, there's no reason not to go on to... If you own Steam, just go get Dota, buy the compendium, then fence whatever rewards.
It's much better gambling than CS:GO. This event makes you way more money.
Saying... No, I'm not. This isn't gambling. When I have
it is
always
gambling.
made money.
And you can always make money because some people just don't want to buy the chests.
Yeah.
But the gamble is if you're going to put in enough money to search for a gold. That's a gamble.
Yeah, but even if you don't get the gold, what you do open is still worth enough to offset the 35.
Once you hit a certain point, though, you're not making money anymore.
True. Duplicates and saturation and I don't know.
Well, you can still sell those.
The first installment that you do, the first 35 or whatever, that's going to do you good. It's, if you put too much in without getting a gold, is when you get fucked. But I went in, I put in $35 into it. I'm not playing the game actively because obviously I can't. So I just put money into a game I can't play. But that's because one of the bonuses from the Battle Pass right now is a couple, I want to say a year and a half or 2 years back, they introduced a lot more, not intricacy, but customization with the game. Like, you can change terrains and weather and music packs.
Did they put a new terrain pack out?
They did, and it is obviously, this is the one terrain pack that would be the thing to get me to log on and just buy it. It's a sunken terrain map. It's like under fucking water.
Oh! That's fucking good!
It's beautiful. It's so fucking beautiful.
Dota's art style, I love Dota's art style.
It looks amazing.
Just the fact that this is a thing is so
That's actually the entire theme of the current international. Like, all the chests is all underwater stuff.
A lot better than Desert.
The Desert was good, alright?
Desert was okay. Desert wasn't great.
It wasn't great, but it was good. This underwater stuff is all fucking amazing. If I was actively playing Dota, I'd have
You probably would have put 150 into it.
150, 200. No lie, I'd have dumped enough to get all those sets.
Okay, so $200 only into international, or like are we talking $200?
Because they're all international associated chests.
Yeah, I know. So just $200 only into chests, or would you have put like $130?
Now, some of it's going into Battle Pass because some of the like the terrain itself, they're Battle Pass locked. And 25% of every purchase made for Battle Pass goes to the international prize pool. So 25% of my $35 contributed to them breaking the record.
Yeah.
However small.
So, I'm just going to throw this out here.
Okay.
When we get a little bit more popular, we need to have a scumbag stream.
Yeah, we do.
And you know what that scumbag stream is? We're going to open...
we're just
whenever people donate money, all that money is going to go into buying you Dota 2 loot crates.
Yes.
And, like, every single penny. They send it to us, it goes into our PayPal, it goes straight into Valve's wallet. And however long they want the stream to keep running, that's how many crates they donate.
We're going to start with a couple of live streams of, hey, we're opening magic packs, we're going to do an in-house draft. Be sure to stop by if you want to see some cool shit. And then it's going to be opening chests for Overwatch or something. Or opening 100 Hearthstone packs. And that's going to be, give us your money, you filthy peasants. Connor's buying boxes for Dota. And he's going to jerk off live on stream.
And Nick and I are just going to be kind of sitting there doing our own thing. And Connor is just going to be modern. Like, I guess, like, we're going to have to, like,
I'm going to be sitting there watching the money roll in so I can just buy the chest as I get
One person is going to have to be manning the accounts. The other person's going to have to be, like, holding Connor back.
If the money doesn't come in fast enough, I'm already trying to feed my own debit into it, and you guys are just cutting that off.
I mean, honestly, though, the biggest scumbag thing that we could possibly do would be, like, flip it or rip it with an alpha starter pack. Just, hey, want to see us maybe just throw away $6 grand?
An alpha starter pack?
From Magic the Gathering. The first set, if you open a Black Lotus, that's money. Money.
But it costs a shit ton to buy it.
And you could rip it.
And you can rip it. Yeah.
And then we have to play that weird British schoolyard game where we all sit around it and jerk off, and whoever comes last has to eat the card with all the cards on it.
Oh, no.
Well, that's like grunging. Or
no.
It's called...
Did I tell you about the pregnant death, rape, murder thing?
So hey guys, welcome back to MoistyVoice.
The darkest season of MoistyVoice.
The darkest thing just happened with Connor's fetish is coming out.
Whoa, no, not a fetish. This is fucked up and I abhor it. I just know about it in great detail. For it? No, it is horrible. Do not ever do this. If you see someone doing this, please actually commit murder.
I don't even think it's murder at that point. I think that's just like your duty as a human being is to just eliminate that person.
You were just walking along the road, and the Bethesda
you see that, you just
like
go
a little
up and you
Bethesda
just snap the neck and keep going on.
Acquire thing pops up, and it just says random this man, murder this man.
That's not even like
Google Glass, but snapping. I feel like snapping their neck is enough. You've got to make them feel pain for what they've done.
That's the thing. Is like this isn't even like, you know, squishing a
rip
bug.
Their arms off,
like
and
this
use their hands to snap their own neck.
Actually bettering the planet significantly.
You got to go in like Knives Out.
That's
taser.
Charity work.
No,
really.
no. Knives Out. You get like a jacket, and you stuff the knives through the jacket so that they're pointing out, and you go in for the hug.
You're bad at murdering things.
I saw what you were doing 47 here, and I loved it. Let me give you a hug.
And then it's just, you got stabbed 47 times, and you can't prove it was me. We have a vest with 47 knives sticking out of it. Oh, no, there's 49, so he would have been stabbed those 2 extra times. You just put 2 more knives in the vest.
You just equipped a different vest that had 2 more knives.
Couldn't have been me. I've got this not blood-covered 48 knives chest. Sorry.
Oh, God. So we go from...
Perfect alibi.
Perfect alibi.
We're great at alibis.
I didn't do it, officer.
No. So you're in court, and it's like, do you have an alibi? I'm great at alibis.
Let me tell you.
What I think you think I'm doing, what you should think I was doing on this day, because I totally wasn't killing this man.
Wink.
Instead of actually giving your alibi, you give alibis that you've given to other crimes. Like, look how great that was. They believed the hell out of it.
Do you remember that job that was done at the pier the other night? You know, the one where we smuggled a whole bunch of Mexicans over the border? I was there helping with that.
At some
just
point,
confessed to a different crime.
At some point,
and then when they can't hold you for trial for that one, and then you can just actually give the real alibi, and they can't send you back to court for the previous one.
No, honestly, at some point...
Yeah, it's double jeopardy.
At some point, court trials should be like job interviews.
Can't stop you.
Like, to try and get a job, you know, you don't have to show them that, like, you don't have to do it for them. You just have to prove that in the past you've done it. Court should be the same way. So, do you have an alibi? No, but I've had a ton before. Clearly, I'm great at coming up with these. And eventually, you just don't even go to trial. They're just like, oh, don't even bother. He's great at alibis.
You gotta bring it. I was with my baby mama.
You're confusing alibis with legal precedents.
Nope. Nope, that's stupid. Legal precedence is dumb and valid. You just need to... If you've been found innocent enough times, then you're just good forever.
So you're saying that you're guilty until proven innocent?
Yes.
Okay, good to know.
That's how it should work.
Well, that's how it works in Mexico, and trust me, I've had some run-ins with things in Mexico that have just been wild.
Go on.
Cop threw some trash out of his car. Took a photo of the person behind him with, like, the bag near their car.
Right.
Claimed that they littered.
Okay.
And then tried to arrest them.
Yeah, and they went to jail.
Yeah, they actually, because they're guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah, because they littered.
Yeah, they had to prove. Well, they had to prove that the police officer littered, which actually wasn't hard.
Anybody that doesn't have a dash cam in 2017 is a goddamn idiot.
I was about to say, which wasn't hard because they had a dash cam.
Oh, I was really hoping because it was full of police stuff. Like, it was just all clear. It was like his files, like his
inside
badge.
His gun.
Inside of this bag, we found this brick of cocaine that belonged in the police impound lockup.
It's tagged, has the evidence sticker on it.
And as you know, only police officers are allowed to bring these out and take home for personal use.
Yeah, but the civilian littered it, so I feel like it was him.
Your badge with your name is in the bag. Yeah,
Wasn't
because he
me.
stole it from me before he
Oh, no,
littered.
that cop's great with alibis. It wasn't him.
I would be the great defense attorney, just like, ladies and gentlemen of the court, he's so good at alibis. Why are we even bothering?
He's not even ugly enough to want to murder somebody.
Oh.
Everybody knows murderers
Are we
are
talking
mad
about
because
Nick
they got...
or just the random person?
Anyone?
Anyone, they're just ugly
I was
enough?
talking about the random person. We were talking about Nick, then he was ugly enough to murder someone.
Okay, good. That's why I was making sure.
And I quote, someone has described Nick as a raisin head.
Yeah, he did.
It was horrible. I felt so bad.
Wow, it was very confusing.
It was said to me in confidence, like I was with him on it.
Was this at work, or was this
Yes.
like... Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
It was a superior.
That's still not the worst thing I've had described.
Oh, no.
to me,
I've had some really bad things described. Like, I've been described as some really bad things.
I've never had one bad thing said about me.
Some guy to my face said, "Hey," and there was a day when I had really long hair, and you know how just fucked my hair looks when it was long.
Before you failed to dye it?
And he's just like, "Hey, did anybody tell you you look like Heath Ledger?" And I was like, "Oh, okay, in Batman."
Oh.
That's still not bad. That hair wasn't bad.
That hair was kind of bad.
Nah.
Yeah.
It was just greasy.
Also, I don't have, like, murder makeup.
All I'm saying is...
Did you kill that shark and did you remove its liver?
All I'm saying is I put that shark in the water with the homicidal maniac, and I gave the shark a knife. It was self-defense at that point. The shark had to die.
Yeah, no, it had the knife. That's smart.
See, if you put the knife, just duct tape the knife to a shark's fin, it's self-defense.
It works a lot better of poaching if you just tape knives.
Well, no. If you put on a great white shark, then it's the white shark's self-defense.
Yeah, okay. You know what? Fair enough. I was coming at the shark. The shark had a knife. I'm in the wrong.
Well, I mean, yeah, because it's a great white.
Yeah.
If you went up against, like, a killer orca, then obviously it's the enemy.
Yeah.
So, in the news, now the fourth time in recent months, like the past 2 or 3 months, a great white shark has been found by marine biologists with its liver perfectly removed, described by them with surgical precision, and the murderer was orca whales.
Suspect.
It's suspect.
Can't prove it. They had alibis.
There's CCTV in the ocean. We've got the traffic cams.
We've got the dash cams on the sharks.
Shark had a dash cam.
They should put dash cams on the sharks they tag.
Just put dash cams. You know how they put like dash cams on cats' collars?
Isn't this what GoPro was supposed to be? Was putting cameras on everything?
On cats. Namely cats.
No, I'm going to say dogs.
I'm going to go with great whites.
I would have loved to have put a camera on my cat back when we let him wander around the neighborhood.
And you just lost him like weekly?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But he'd come back. I just wanted to see where the fuck he went. Like, I just want a GoPro just to see what the fuck were you doing.
Like, I'm not going to use
it
it to
it's just going to actually
him.
turn... Because as it turned out, he was just passing out in our yard. He made a nest in our backyard where he would, like, he brought up vines and other shit, and it was just a bed that he made inside of a bush. We just hollowed out a whole thing.
Is your cat a bird?
Apparently. And he would just sit inside of the bush.
Aren't they supposed to be, like, diametrically opposed?
No, dinosaurs came from birds, and, or birds came from dinosaurs, and cats came from birds.
No, dinosaurs?
Birds again.
So it's like the ancient Egyptians knew what were up. You see, Ra had a bird head, but that was just early on in the stage of him getting a cat head.
The moment you said Ra, I totally threw Egyptian out the window that you attacked it with. I thought you were just talking about the WWE.
No, I was.
Yeah, there are definitely bird heads there.
I was. You had Ric Flair, and that was just the ancient Babylonian mummy, the man who was over 3,000 years old, Ric Flair.
Oh yeah, the guy from Amonkhet.
Yeah, the guy from Amonkhet, Locust God.
You're just throwing out words.
Open the steel cage. Stop having it be closed.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
Ric Flair is the Locust God. That's my newest lore.
That's
for
good.
Armageddon.
That's good.
I want a t-shirt of that. And he's got to have his arms up going, woo!
It's just the art from the Locust God card. With
Ric Flair's head on it.
Yeah.
But his hands have to be, woo!
It's also the hands up.
It's
the head and the hands.
Maybe I'll put like a pink bathrobe on
The Locust
it.
God's hands kind of look like they're up.
Doesn't he have 4 arms? At least two of them gotta be up, yeah.
They're either up or down.
We're checking this right now.
That's a rule. Like, you never see Machamp with all 4 arms in the right direction. If you have more than 2 arms, the other arms have to be in different directions.
Goro.
Oh, well,
Goro has them up like an X.
Yeah.
Goro does it right.
They're up enough for me.
Yeah,
I'm
that
going to
works.
count that as up. I'm going to put a pink bathrobe on it. And just a little text that says, woo!
And just all over the top of the card.
If you alter
I was
magic
thinking
cards,
incantation. I was way off.
message us. We are going to commission an altar for the Locust God. We will send you as many copies as is needed to get this right.
Also, let us know what it would take to get a butt plug made of 500 yoke dogs.
If you don't like magic, just send us sex toys.
Yeah, no, you know what? Actually, this is a very good time. This episode of the MoistyVoice is brought to you by
The Nookie Box.
Woo! Go to NookieBox.com. Just Google NookieBox, actually.
Yeah, I don't know.
And when they ask you for a coupon code, type in Moist13 because
Just
I was
Google
told about
Moist
this in
Box.
I was told about a very, very weird podcast, and they promised me a discount on sex toys. So if you
They have to honor it.
This is.
They have to.
I'm still reading off the coupon code.
I'm interrupting.
Well, now I have to start over on the coupon code. You know what? Just
so
fuck
where
it.
was it?
Put in Moist13.
Moist
Coupon.
13.
Go to nookiebox.com. Put in Moist They Have to Honor.
Yeah, all of that.
It's
was
like a 200-character coupon code. It
Yeah,
saves you
we're gonna put it in the.
13%.
We'll put it in the comments.
There's no copy paste.
Yeah, if you can't paste actually.
I like pages that disable that. It makes you work for it.
The only time I actually thoroughly.
You gotta earn your arthritis.
Cerebi is the only website I've ever had that do it.
A lot of websites don't let you paste emails.
In my CIS class, there's a whole bunch of stuff we're doing online, and a lot of them. So I'm having to write up code.
Mm-hmm.
I got my website, the web page that I was working on, got just blocked,
Right.
and I had to call the teacher over, and then the teacher checked why was I blocked from my web page that I was working on. Well, as it turns out, I was copy and pasting so much of my previous lines of code that they just decided, hey, he's cheating.
That's stupid.
Because, even though it told you to copy and paste, I was using Control-C and Control-V, and it decided that that's hacker talk.
Hacker speak.
Control-C, Control-V. Fuck you.
Use your mouse.
Also, this is just a really bad program, because it's like, close the window, and if you press the X, it doesn't count it as being closed. You have to press cancel. And if you press anything else on the screen, it fails.
That's retarded.
Yeah, and it says you did it wrong.
That's not how computers work.
No,
Yeah.
I know, it's not a very good system.
That's not a very good... That's a horrible system.
That's an unusable system.
Yeah. I ban it. No more
is
using
banned.
that system.
Mesa Community
You know what
College,
else?
you're banned.
Oh, please, no, I go to school there.
Ban!
No! Speaking of things that are banned, Daniel Craig is no longer banned from being Bond.
I was
He
hoping
banned
it was going to
himself
be music.
and
Yeah,
unbanned himself.
He hit himself
Like
with
any
a ban
alcohol
hammer.
with being sober.
Yeah. But, Daniel Craig just decided, I no longer want to be Bond, and then he walked away. Then, hey guys, could I still be Bond? Is that okay, though?
I think
And
more
it was.
specifically,
Yeah.
I would rather slit my wrists than play that character again. A few months later,
Boo-hoo.
I'm
it's a
playing
good
that
gig.
character again.
I need a paycheck, I'm hungry.
I like minis.
I feel like he managed his money well. He just wants more.
Yeah,
Which I respect.
Yeah, no, you always want more money, and you always need a larger money for it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't need more, but I want more, and that is valid enough to go back on my word.
So, you will. So, based on this connotation, you will go back on anything you say for
There
money.
is no honor or integrity
For
in
an
face of
amount.
money.
So, are
It
you
has
saying
to be a good amount
you don't?
of money.
You will hustle by giving up loyalty and respect.
Yep.
You are not John Cena, good sir.
No, I'm
You are
not.
the anti-Cena.
I'm super
You are
visible.
not the Scorpion God.
I hustle to lose my loyalty and respect.
Because
Nick has the special ability that he can just give away his loyalty and respect to get money.
That's
actually pretty cool.
Man, I would kill for that.
Yeah, people just...
Because you just generate loyalty passively, that would just free money.
It's basically how politics work. They buy your lives.
That's Nick's Civ class right there.
Yeah.
You can give up your country's happiness to get more money.
It's the Italians.
Yep.
It's just World War 1 and 2 over again.
It's actually just perpetually in war with each other. It's
I don't believe in a peacetime. There's always been a war.
Somewhere, yeah.
Well, that's because we're just bad people.
People are bad people.
We had a peacetime of like 10 years since like World War II.
No,
there was the Cold War, there was Vietnam, there was Korea, there was Desert Storm, there's now the Iraq War. There's soon to be the North Korean War.
You forgot about the war on terror.
You said we've had 10 years of peace.
Intermittently, yes.
Okay.
Not consecutively.
Got it.
There's a difference there.
Yeah, I'll get on board with that. At least public wars.
Yeah.
Secret wars and all that kind of stuff.
Well, no. Secret wars are not wars.
That went free to play. The Secret Wars.
Why did you know where I was going?
Because you repeated specifically the Secret Wars.
Yeah, your tell is terrible.
Your tell is real easy. You want to play poker?
No.
Don't gamble, period.
No, I'm good at gambling just because I don't know. The one time I played poker... If you don't know
the rules, you can't lose.
That's exactly what happened when I played poker.
That's how it goes.
That's annoying how many times you've won games by just either going full randomization and chancing your way to victory,
or
playing wrong. Just hard wrong and still coming out on top.
Samantha and I have discussed this because she's upset with me for the exact same reasons you're talking about right now. It is, for whatever fucking reason, things can just work out for me.
Yeah.
It's my skill.
It's frustrating.
It's really bad.
But only when you're playing games.
Only when I'm playing... They tend to work out pretty well.
He's got good things in a lot of places of life.
Yeah.
I feel like if you two ever got pregnant, it would just magically disappear. And you would just luck out.
It's called a hitman.
It's called
a bit man. Hey!
Just hire it.
Man, we really need to trademark that soon, because that's gonna be a thing.
Yeah, and so just you go on to like the Bitcoin hit website and just type in my uterus.
Murder this pussy boy.
Somebody comes up and just shoots you in the gut.
Okay, you know what? Murder this pussy.
That's gonna be.
That's gonna be.
It's gonna turn into like a dating app. You can either get someone to kill, like you can either have someone killed, or you can get fucked.
It's a serial killer like Hitman dating app. You put in target my pussy. They respond, what flowers do you want for the casket after I murder your pussy? And then, you guys boink and they either wear you as a skin suit or you guys, like, go 5-year study.
If I was a hitman...
are they wearing a gas mask or, like...
Obviously, they're wearing the daddy mask. What are you talking about?
We know the perfect gentleman to hire for this.
I don't know if he'll kill people. He was too tender.
If I was a hitman, I'd go to all the funerals of my targets.
I don't know.
I would.
No.
There's something about
I wouldn't.
Oh, actually, I'd probably jack off to the wife crying.
I was about to say I wouldn't attend, but I'd definitely check Google Maps to see if they take a photo of it.
I'd be like in the movies where you're always in the tree line one further away where no one sees you, but you're obviously in clear view. It's me with my pants down just... Oh, yeah, I killed that guy, and you all are missing him so bad.
I just tried to take a screenshot of it from Google Maps.
And if you look here at this graveyard, there's a man beating his meat to a funeral procession.
I just like to sit there throughout the entire procession, watching and listen to the service. He goes in the ground, and then just at the very end, run up, jump up on the casket, and just scream, "It was me!" and just run off.
No. You don't jump onto the casket. You elbow drop the casket so it goes into the grave.
Boom. They don't lower it. It just crashes.
No, as they're lowering it, I killed him, and I'll be damned if I'm not gonna bury him.
I killed him, and I'm gonna put him in the ground too. And they just elbow drop the casket.
You're narrating it yourself. RKO out of nowhere!
No. That comes later. So you elbow drop the casket, and you just shout out, and that was the people's elbow! And then you run off into the distance. Everybody's looking at the direction you ran away to, and you come up from behind the wife, RKO.
I think I changed my mind. If I had any superpower...
It would be wrestling?
It would be... No. It would be... teleportation, but only if after teleporting I have 3 seconds to RKO something.
And so
what happens if you don't RKO?
You just loop back to wherever you were.
That's too strong.
It nulls it.
That's too strong.
Ooh. Oh man, I'm abusing I'm not RKOing shit.
No, because like you can teleport anywhere. Let's say into a bank vault. You don't RKO the teller. Who's gonna stop you?
I just created the perfect superpower. You're welcome.
It's not as strong as just non-stop teleporting.
You never stop.
Well, like it's like if you can teleport.
What's the minimum
it's just
distance?
You'll pop up in like a Walmart grocery aisle. Save me! Disappear. You're in the middle of the Sahara.
So you ever
pop
see
up
that,
again in like a Hong Kong
so it's
street.
uncontrollable? I thought it was just non-stop.
No, it's just non-stop, random location.
So
every 10 stops, you get 5 minutes.
No, I want you never stop teleporting, but it's fully controllable. So like to just walk down the road next to someone, it's just poof every like 2 feet.
Does
think
it have
about
sound
this.
effects?
Think about this. If you just teleport to the spot you're standing in, it'll look like people are having bad frame rate in real life.
Oh shit!
Slightly every time, you're just constantly.
Not even that,
oh, man.
but it's just you're there and like flickering in and out of existence.
Oh man, that would fuck
Both of those
up.
are fucked.
I wonder what a recording of you would look like.
We could easily test this out, though.
No.
How?
We take a video of just standing there and a video of it later, and then you just splice in every half second.
I guess.
That's messy.
Yeah.
That's messy, and I don't want to see how it would look like because I don't ever want to see it.
More importantly, we should start radiating each other to see if any of us get it.
Irradiating or radiating?
Radiating.
Okay, I'll go find a radiator then.
Yep. Heat me up. I'm gonna get so hot that I teleport.
Heat
and
me
never
up,
stop.
Mickey.
You know, the best thing about being able to teleport is you might be able to teleport your way into space and go see the new Fast and Furious 9 movie.
It's not showing in space.
No, it's
gonna be.
They're gonna film it out
Does the
on
ISS
location.
have an in-home theater?
They're gonna be showing it on. They're gonna be filming
They've got
it on
portable
location.
DVD players, I'm sure.
No, they don't.
No way.
They're streaming it.
Yeah, no, they stream shit.
With what signal?
What do you mean? What
What do you mean? What signal?
Do they have
They're in
Wi-Fi?
space
Do they have
with
Wi-Fi?
satellite.
Do they have Wi-Fi?
They are
They
daily
don't
streaming
need-
4K video of the Earth, non-stop.
What the fuck do you mean? What signal?
They are a satellite, dumbass.
They're transmitting beacon.
That's a
Oh
satellite.
my god.
Doesn't mean it's Wi-Fi.
You don't need Wi-Fi. They just have.
You need Wi-Fi.
On a space shuttle launching to Mars, for a brief second your phone dings, Wi-Fi network available, ISS.
What the fuck?
Do you have the password?
Yeah, it's password protected.
Assholes.
That's gotta be the worst thing ever. You're just out in like the middle of a desert or something.
And
You get a
like a
Wi-Fi hotspot.
Like, I'm saved!
And
Password
it's just
encrypted.
the password protected, but the name of it's underground bunker.
Secret underground bunker, do not hack.
No, it's secret underground bunker. P.S. No girls. And girls is spelt wrong.
It's like either grills or girls.
Yeah, no, it's actually I misspoke. I'm not misogynistic. It's no grills allowed.
Yeah, fuck barbecuing.
No,
Yeah.
What?
you can barbecue without a grill.
Yeah.
Fuck
Smokehouse.
File
No-
cabinets.
No smokers either. And no really hot file cabinets.
And this is where I put my ribs. And this is where I got my full turkey.
I want to buy a file cabinet simply to make it a smoker, right? Because that's just you open a drawer of smoked meats. How cool is that?
We should do that in my file cabinet at work.
Ooh.
People are like, why is there always this really pleasant smell in the break room?
Why can't I
come
see?
in, open up a drawer.
And why is the room always filled with smoke?
I feel like that's the bigger.
Well, you see, I removed the smoke detector.
That was the first step I found.
No, it wasn't even removed.
Made that
you put it
mistake.
inside of a plastic bag or something.
No, it's just got that like spray foam like sealant, so it's just muffled.
You can't hear it, but the fire department has been sitting there for days like, somebody save them!
Not us, but somebody.
I don't think they actually respond to smoke detectors. I think
No,
they just
smoke
know
detectors,
of them.
No, smoke detectors aren't actually synced up to the fire department at all.
They don't do anything.
They're just alarms.
They just make Wii noises.
They're just
Someone
alerting
breathe
you.
Carbon dioxide, man. Leave me alone.
No, smoke detectors and poison and gas detectors are a completely different existence. Smoke detectors only detect when like a certain like luminosity has been blocked.
Yeah, they don't even actually do chemical. It's literally just like infrared.
you have to
So you
specifically
just
do
shine
gas.
a flashlight in front of the...
Yeah, well, you have to block it.
Yeah, no, it's like
really
an enclosed...
hard light, like a lightsaber.
Just shove a lightsaber
into the smoke detector, and it'll stop working.
I feel like we've defeated the purpose.
You know what?
We have a
hasn't been
lightsaber.
defeated?
Why are we fucking around with smoke detector?
The thing that has gone undefeated for years and years and years is Dota's 2's just fucking making money on their championships.
Back to Dota.
Back to
Always
Dota.
Give them money.
Give Dota the
they'll
money.
still get money.
If you don't give Dota money, they're gonna get Dota money.
That's a terrible like belief system. Like, give them money, because even if you don't, they'll
So-
still make money. So you might as well.
In 2016, Dota's prize pool started at $1,600,000.
Okay.
And it got up to $20,777,000.
Surprised. I actually figured it'd be higher than that.
That was by the end
Despite
of
how
2016
amazingly high
verdict.
that is.
So, God.
Which translate into, I think, $1.5 million for each winning player
Yeah.
of the winning team, because it's split among the top, like, 5 or something.
The main event's actually supposed to be taking place in August, between the 7th and the 12th. They've already beat their prize pool.
Oh, yeah.
20 mil, 770K, and some change.
Yeah.
Well,
But
that's past that already.
That was yesterday.
We're a month away.
Now it's probably at 22 mil.
Yeah, we're a month away from it. And they've already made 20 million. How long has the prize pool been open?
It's been up a long while.
Since like April?
No, not that long.
No, I want to say probably April.
No, that's what I'm saying April because that's what I believe it to be.
I'm almost positive it's been April.
Yeah.
You're the resident Dota expert, so I'm going to trust you.
Here, I can check when the 2017 Dota prize pool opened.
But yeah, they broke their own record again with the biggest prize pool in esports ever, which is, and I'm gonna be a Dota elitist here. Anyone who still plays League and says it's the best MOBA because of its player count just doesn't look at the international.
No, yeah, no, League can't on every level
can't compete.
I don't understand
Professionally.
League's popularity because
it's got anime tits
in every aspect.
We got that too.
Dota is better.
No.
Have you seen Luna?
I will argue that
Luna.
League has...
Luna's got some cleavage.
It's not about the cleavage.
I would say League...
It's about you gotta have a nice mixture of flat-chested girls, booty, and then midriff show. It's just... Dota... Like, League's entire thing is they've got anime waifus.
I would say...
And they've got a lot of them.
The reason League
lot.
is, air quote, better, or the way in which they're better, is that they have perceived better character design by the people who play the game.
No, it's not even better character design. It's just they have more character. They're putting out more characters consistently, so there's a harder chance of it missing.
No. I think people like the characters more. They think they are better designed characters.
I don't know about that.
Whether it's for fan service or for other reasons, they think that it has better
So
characters.
it opened up back on June 4th. No, that would have been May 4th.
May 4th?
Yeah, it would have been opened up because it's been 69 days.
Alright. So almost April.
Yeah. Pretty
But
close.
it's just infinitely better in so many ways. It's ridiculous. The fact that
You
League
can have every
outdoes
single
Dota
character
in
at
terms
the
of
start.
like player base and views amazes me.
I still don't... How, at this point, it's still the top.
Yeah, consistently the top.
I'm positive it's simply because of the casual atmosphere.
It has to be it.
For a League?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
Anybody can sit down and play League, whereas Dota has one of the steepest learning curves of like any game I've played.
Well, one of the things I want to say about League is that I still play it every now and then, but that's just because they've got like baby's first team fight mode, which is all random, all mid. You have a single lane that you can go down, no side waves or anything else. You are forced to go down mid, and it's just a 5v5 mess. And I play it because it's a mess, and I thrive in those situations.
I don't think I could enjoy that for more than like an hour, honestly.
Yeah. And that's kind of the only thing that I play League of Legends now.
I'd only crush people so hard before it stops being enjoyable.
That's a lie.
Even if they're League players.
Oh man, no, that's a lie. No. I used to crush in Dota, and I would go so many hours a day. It was rough.
You put too much.
No, it's sophomore and junior year were just abysmal.
And then, you know what? I think I started playing League my freshman year of high school.
I picked it up for 2 weeks.
Yeah. I did not play it anywhere near as much as you did.
I played it for like 4 to 6 hours a day.
I did not play as much League as you have played Dota.
I don't think...
I can actually
I'd want to see your
right
Final
now.
Fantasy 14 hours.
No, I have actually stopped playing it on Steam because I'm getting contacted by other friends and it's like, hey, you want to stop playing Final Fantasy 14 and come play something else? So I actually had to get the launcher that is not built into Steam so I could stop getting harassed by people.
I need to see your hours because I'm almost confident no one else has as many hours in a game than I do in Dota that we know.
Oh, okay.
Except maybe Colton WoW.
No, it'd be Colton and Diablo.
Really?
Oh yeah, he's.
Oh, that's right.
At one point, he got to like number 2 or 3.
He was number 3 on Best Witch Doctors in the World.
Yeah.
He was also number 11 on Best Divas when Overwatch first launched.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, way too much time. I don't know how he lives.
He doesn't.
There's so much.
He doesn't
gaming.
sleep.
There's so much gaming.
You know, sometimes it's like, I think about, you know, everybody's like, gaming is invasive and people put too much time in it. I'm like, no, I mean, it's a great hobby and it's something people have replaced other hobbies with. It isn't, you know, an all or nothing life thing. And then I see Colton and I'm like, holy shit, how's he not dead? Everything they said was true.
I totally envy it though. If I could, I would.
Oh my god, oh yeah.
Yeah, I would hands down.
However much I hate what I did sophomore and junior year, by God, was it beautiful.
Yeah. No, yeah, same thing. Freshman and sophomore year for me, I would absolutely dump in all the time that I spent again. Easily.
So, for me, I went through phases of games. So, middle school, or 8th grade, I put 300 hours into Persona 3 over the course of probably a month.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah. And then in high school, I want to say over the course of a quarter, I put in almost 500 hours into Monster Hunter.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
I think when Skyrim came out, I put 86 hours in on the first week.
Damn.
Sounds about right.
Actually, when Fallout 4 came out, I put in a shit ton the first week.
And then never again.
So, all in all, I have put 1,000 hours into League of Legends.
Wow.
By this point, that makes sense.
Yeah. I honestly thought it would have been less.
I'd have said 700 or 800, but I'm not surprised at 1,000.
Yeah. I would honestly said 600 or 700.
The scary thing is that's not even a lot. By any means, that's not a lot.
No, that's
1,000
when you compare
games.
it to other people, it's not a lot. But that 1,000 hours in one game is actually
It's a good
lot.
amount of time.
Yeah, no, it actually gives me the number of games that I have played. I have played 900 normal games, 600 of those fucking messes of all in alls, 180 Dominions, and then ranked I have played 5.
All of my stats are basically ranked.
I never touched ranked just because I didn't care for it.
See, with Dota, ranked is just the superior game mode.
Oh yeah, no. League
Same
of
with
Legends,
Overwatch.
it basically just meant that you could ban out heroes.
Starting, I want to say, 2013 is when games with a ranked mode, the ranked mode is just the play mode.
Oh, yeah.
It just became, in all ways, the better way to play the game because casual was just not satisfying.
Well, the reason why casual wasn't satisfying is because people were like, oh, it's not ranked, it doesn't matter. Ranked doesn't matter either!
I mean, it does, but it doesn't in... Yeah, no, you're right in what you're saying.
They equally don't matter depending on what your values are.
It's just a game, bro! It's just a game!
But yeah, no. It's... I agree. I definitely... But... The difference is I don't hard shut out the non-ranked, which I feel you tend to do.
Oh, yeah.
I don't.
I hard do.
And I think that's because I still find it enjoyable and I still find it useful. For example, with Overwatch, I'm not getting any of those trophies in ranked anytime soon, except maybe Zenyatta's. I think that's actually going to happen in ranked.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still only 2 away. Most of them thrive in a quick play environment where you can just waste time without just dicking over my score. So I think it does have huge value.
I don't know about huge value. I don't know. See, it just...
If you care about trophies.
If you're trophy hunting, then that's what the mode is.
Yeah.
It's just, it's you, okay, I want to get trophies, I'm going to play casual.
I never really play quick play unless I'm trophy hunting. I like the arcade a lot.
The arcade is fun.
Well, that's because you can get chests out of it.
But yeah, I don't play arcade once I have the chest.
Oh no, even once I got them, I'll still just for fun throw on a Capture the Rooster or a 6v6. I enjoy it.
You a bitch boy.
It's just, I want to play the game, but I don't want to commit X amount of time. So I get to just, and I don't want it to be any sense of pressure. It's just dick around and try some shit. That's what arcade is my quick play. Quick play is achievement hunting mode, and arcade is quick play.
And then ranked is
the game.
Yeah.
I don't know. See, if I ever want to fuck around, I just do that in ranked.
No, it's like, I don't really care about ranked. I just feel people try a little bit too hard. And I'm just more of those, I'm going to try something dumb. It probably won't work, and then it doesn't. And then, like, 1 out of 4 times
well, see,
it works.
Like, in Overwatch, that isn't something we can do because we aren't synced as a team enough to be able to just do it without hard repercussions.
Yeah.
When I was doing Dota, I could do anything, any match, and still do great just because of the knowledge and experience I had with the game. Is I could do the most bullshit build and still do better than like 40% of my team.
Oh, yeah. It's just, ranked is one of those weird, there's a faux punishment for playing ranked. Oh, no.
I don't know. We've been talking a whole lot about
I guess maybe
ranked.
It's also I don't really like being pushed under a number and said this is where you scale, just because other people fail. I'd rather there was a better rating system than, like, ELO or...
I never blame my number on other people. I don't like the number because other people judge you based on it.
Yes. Yes. And you don't really have all that great control over the number either.
You don't. It's like you could win every match and you'd get a great number, or you could win every match and get a good number. Because it's just, it doesn't scale properly. Because,
sure, you can be playing well, and then your team fucks up super hard, and like one of the people is just really bad, and then all of a sudden that number means nothing.
If you're playing ranked for capital ranked, then it's a huge trust exercise that is going to give you anxiety.
And I never did that because I just didn't. I was like, okay, all of my friends are playing ranked, and they're all like, oh, that's number. What's your ranked? And I'm just like, I don't play ranked. Oh, that's fine. And I'd rather it be that than it somehow end up being some really fucking low number, so I never touched ranked.
No, my worst days of Dota, because there was, I want to say a year and a half of the 2 years, is I was like the happy-go-lucky, I could play with a guy who was his first game, somehow he queued with me, made all the mistakes, and I would just, help him every step of the way, because I was just having fun playing the game.
Yeah.
And then the last 6 months, everyone I was playing with, oh, what's your rank? We don't play with him because he's below X. We don't like that guy because he does this in this situation, etc. And it just hinders the game so far.
Oh, yeah.
It's no longer a game. Which is frustrating.
So the one time I actually played a competitive thing with my friends was in high school, sophomore year. We played in a tournament. And it was more so one of those things as, why'd we pick Michael? Well, he's got every single hero unlocked, so he's got a decent roster that he can play. What's he going to play? I don't know. Michael, what do you play? I just whisper into the mic, unconventional. And I left it at that.
It's good.
Because it was
It's accurate.
because it was just this people who know the game. It was like, I played support Volibear when Volibear first came out, which is basically a fucking idiot's choice, and I somehow made it work.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing, though, is I feel like there's a lot of times where you play better because you're doing this, like, jank, no one knows what to expect and how to counter, but also you want to play it, and because you're having fun, you're getting more into it. And I feel like you're doing better because you're just more relaxed and you're more objective mind, and you're just having a... And that's why I like games like that, because you can just be like, you know what I'm going to do today? Something wacky.
That precisely is why I've always wanted to play Dota with you guys. Is once I have a rig. Is because, I think that would be the most rewarding bullshit thing we could do.
It was fun.
Yeah,
we played it for
a while.
A couple of months, and it was a really good time.
Yeah. The time we spent playing Dota was really fun.
Michael played Berserker, or whatever that thing is called, with the cleavers, and just kept fucking things.
There are a lot of guys with cleavers.
There's a lot of guys with
cleavers. You talking about Pudge?
No, I've never played Pudge.
No. I would have said Pudge.
Beastmaster, there's Bloodseeker.
It's the one with the big white mask that's on his entire face.
No, that's
Juggernaut
Connor.
has
and then he's got
long
it's Juggernaut.
Sword. He just has the one sword.
I feel like it was alright, so it's Juggernaut, and it was terrifying.
It was Connor playing Juggernaut.
Because I'm sitting around...
I did a lot of Juggernaut. There was a time where I was a hell of a Juggernaut.
I'm playing my little Windrunner, like, I'm doing things, and then you just come and you dick everything, and I'm like, I'm doing things!
The only carry that I ever played in Dota was the fucking bear.
That's what it was.
Ursa was fun. They made changes way back when.
Yeah.
Ursa used to be my favorite. Ursa was great.
Here's what happens. You're playing a game, and then they show, hey, we put the bear character in the game, and I just lean forward and say, I'm listening. And then there's like,
you have my attention.
You have my attention. I'm erect. What are we talking about? I heard bear. This is gonna get grisly.
Boo.
And
wow.
Yeah.
What?
Michael Boo count.
Whoa. Kill this subject. Move on from Michael. He ruined it.
Yeah. You really want me to kill this subject and move on?
Do you have?
I do.
Rainbow Six.
Oh god, that's another.
This still sinks in. Okay, no. That's the point though. Is Rainbow Six Casual as a mode sucks because of what ranked adds. It's because it allows you to choose spawn locations and vote on selection.
You know what? Those
are things that should be in casual. That's a great feature. That's why I play ranked.
Fair enough.
Bad design. Ranked should not be a different mode.
No, it should
not be a different game.
It shouldn't be a different game, but it should be a different
different mode. But I'm saying like it shouldn't have different features, different dynamics.
It's not really different features. It's literally just
you play the game different.
You can now pick more strategic options. Before, like in casual, it's just you're all together, work together. The other one, it's like you can go separately, but you probably shouldn't.
I initially bought Siege because it was the strategic FPS, but it's not if you're playing casual. If you're playing casual, it's just Call of Duty. If you're playing ranked, then it has some layer of strategy.
However, it's getting a movie.
It is getting a movie.
Not Rainbow Six Siege,
nope.
Rainbow Six.
Rainbow Six is getting a movie.
It's getting a movie.
Not associated with Ubisoft whatsoever.
So
it's based off the novels, and right now they're looking at Ryan Reynolds for the star.
Ryan Reynolds is getting a lot of stuff nowadays.
Oh yeah.
It's because of Deadpool.
Yeah.
It wasn't just because of his performance, it was because of how he was involved with it and its success.
They saw that he could hard carry a marketing campaign.
Yeah. That you could hard carry a marketing campaign, and you can even bring back one of the worst performances of the character ever.
I mean, to have a comeback like he did, in terms of, like, you know, some people, they fail at one thing and they do well at another, but to Green Lantern and then years later be like, you know what, fuck you, and then Deadpool.
So X-Men Origins.
I was talking more about
Green Lantern.
Deadpool. I was talking X-Men Origins into Green Lantern.
Which, by the way, the balls on the person who casted him, despite all of that, or just the sheer trust in him. I don't know what it was.
Well, no, I feel
great call, but everybody on the planet,
no, everybody it was him and the director and the screenwriters that made the movie.
Yeah, they paid for it. Yeah.
Oh,
like they got funding after they released that test footage, but it was those four that made the movie happen. Like that's why he's getting so much now. It's because they saw that he will make shit happen and it will be good.
It's one of the big things with Deadpool was that he funded a very large portion of it.
That's why there was a lot of scare over Deadpool 2, because the director, one of the four people that, you know, just made Deadpool, got kicked out because of creative differences.
And
now I'm scared.
I did not know that.
Yeah. It was... I mean, the director they replaced him with, I forget his name. He's a good guy, and he's making better decisions, and I feel that Deadpool 2 is going to be as good and has potential to be better than the first.
Mm.
But when they, the first director left the project, there was a lot of, oh, shit, this guy built it, and now he's been removed.
I want to piggyback on this, not to change the topic necessarily.
You're good.
But I want to field opinions on this whole Batman thing. That the new directors come on, he said, they thought, because Affleck had a script, a lot of people seem to like the script based on what I was hearing.
There was good
new
response
director
to it.
comes on and says, no, starts completely from scratch, just tosses Affleck's script.
Alright, so I have opinions on the first half and the second half here.
Okay.
The movie Batfleck was going to do, I was all behind it. He was going to use a villain that I hadn't seen on screen before. I think it was Deathstroke was going to be the main antagonist of the Batman, which was going to be really cool.
He's an amazing
I was all
character.
behind that. He is. And when he and Batman go toe-to-toe, it's always been quality. I feel that the movie would have been great, and I really enjoy Batfleck as a director and as an actor. I think he would have done the movie justice. Now that Matt Reeves is on board, has tossed out the script, I'm still 100% behind it because of what Matt Reeves is. And he's taking Hitchcock influences. Alfred Hitchcock, not Will Smith.
Yeah. Hancock.
Hitchcock, Hancock.
There's a big difference.
Anyway.
Cox.
He's taking cock.
He's just taking
and
cock.
putting it in Batman.
Taking cock, putting it in Batman. Which is, that's pretty neat. That's a good influence to have. And also that he has cited Arkham as an influence.
Yeah, that was a huge thing for...
Great sign.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see where that takes things, because...
I'm not.
That, I think, is the biggest creative tip-off to what we can expect for the film.
Because the Arkham Batman games have been
Arkham.
the greatest comic book games ever.
Or was it you just didn't like the way they played?
No. When you say Arkham, it makes me think of all three. If he had just said Asylum, I would have been for it, because
Asylum is hands down the best.
Well encapsulated.
Yeah.
It was just a self-enclosed story that was perfect, and it was well paced. Everything about it was phenomenal. Then you go to City, had a little bit of issues with pacing and things.
It was a worthy sequel.
It was a little big.
It was kind of messy.
I don't know about messy.
And I was fine with Asylum. I liked Asylum.
I never felt lost in City.
And then City started to happen, and it was just, I don't like this as much. Because in Asylum, you're constantly doing something, whereas in City, it's more so about traversing the environment, and then Night, it's just about kind of exploring what's going on.
Well, with Asylum, it was a hard...
Metroid copy.
No.
It was Metroid.
No.
Yeah.
It was, not at all.
I don't get that.
It was just a railroad game. It, got railroad down to a T. But it was the best railroad game I've ever played. A lot of railroad games are just kind of throttling you in places. This was a masterfully crafted story with the great pacing and everything.
Yeah.
City widened the rails a lot, gave you a lot more flex. I don't think it was wide enough to be messy. I still felt that I was always doing something, and that I was never just sitting around waiting for something.
I guess I just didn't like the traversal part.
Yeah. The traversal was... City didn't do it well because it wasn't big enough. I agree with that. Arkham had the movement down great, and the guy worked, 2.5 years on the Cape? City was too tight.
Origins.
Origins. No, Origins.
What game?
You really don't like that one, huh? Okay.
No, there's a trilogy.
No.
Night's the trilogy. Origins the Outlier.
No. I'm explaining this to Nick. You've got Asylum, City, and Night.
I know.
They have forgotten about
about Night.
No, it's not that they've forgotten about Origins. It's that they are actively trying to, hey, this thing never happened.
Honestly, I forget about Night.
The best version of Origins was the 3DS version.
Origins had a lot of weird side games launched with it. All the Blackgate things.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, the 3DS one was just a good game.
The Machine one is still bugged to this day.
So, Night.
Or not Origins?
We're not talking about that game.
All right, okay.
I forgot Night existed.
So, Night was a very messy ending. It was not a worthy end to the trilogy. It didn't do a lot of the stuff justice. And the combat was improved. The movement, the traversal was way better.
Yes.
Moving across Gotham was great. The Batmobile was solid. Alright? We'll
just shoot a grappling hook at it.
The Batmobile had a grappling hook, right? That was the epitome of Batman.
God. I'm sad.
It was too thin. Arkham Asylum was great because it had, Joker mainly with a couple of side characters going on.
Yeah, and
but it had all the environmental lore of all the other characters. Was half the game was all the riddles and seeing all the just the Arkhamverse.
Well justified reasons for all this existing.
City brought some of those characters in, did them justice, did them well. I really enjoyed that. You got to see more of that fleshed out. Night just said, hey, all these great characters, all these great things we could do now that we have opened up the entirety of Gotham City. We're going to narrow it down to Dr. Pig, Man-Bat, and Dying Raish. Because we need Raish again.
You can't stop having Raish al Ghul.
They didn't have to bring him back after City.
They had to.
They did not have to.
Kids love him.
Kids do not love Raish.
Kids love Liam Neeson.
Kids love the taste of Raish al Ghul's.
Oh, God.
But so,
ignoring... kids love the taste of Raish al Ghul, and adults love the taste of Talia al Ghul.
Ignoring gameplay and movement and all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
A movie inspired by that doesn't give two craps about the combat system. I'm talking about story, lore, aesthetics,
That's why I said,
yes.
If it had just said Asylum, I'd have been much happier than if they had said Arkham.
So because of Night, you think it's going to become like a cameo fest?
Because of the other three.
I still disagree. I think City
can
sit
messy.
Next to Asylum in this mindset.
It's going to get too messy. They're going to try to shove too many things in there.
No, I don't think that's the pitch they're taking. I think they're saying quality, lore-wise, just the way they're going to craft the story and the quality of the characters is going to be Arkham style.
Okay, because when I hear Arkham...
I don't think they're saying Arkham to get through everybody in.
When I hear Arkham, I just think there's going to be a lot of cameos. There's going to be a lot going on.
That would be
and that only works in a video game where you can pace it out at the player's own pace.
Or you can just choose not to do it.
Yeah.
Or you could choose to do it. I think... When I think Arkham, and I think, villains and characters, I think we're going to get to see a side of them that we've never seen before and possibly never considered before. Like the Man-Bat thing. The
Man-Bat was done well. He was it was a great arc. I was just very surprised they chose him.
It's tragic. It's
all Batman villains are tragic.
Yeah, but they're never really... Not all of them get explored as, deeper than just... like Mr. Freeze is fucking tragic. And some of the things, like I can never remember what it's from, but, the whole reason he has it snow over Gotham is because his wife liked snow on Christmas Day, and he didn't want there to be a Christmas without snow, so he visits her tomb and explains this, and it's like, in this moment, it's just sort of like, holy crap, this is so... Like, the vulnerability that you see...
Freeze was done beautifully
in City. Now you're just making me want to go back and watch Batman the Animated Series.
Because they did stuff like that perfectly.
Instead, Gotham by Gaslight.
What?
The next Batman series is going to be Gotham by Gaslight. Sorry, next animated film is the Steampunk Batman. The one-off comic they did that has a huge cult following.
Never seen it.
It's going to start with just, Batman is going to... You're going to see some dude, he's going to have a weird cape, put on a weird hat, and then he's going to take off these weird goggles, and you're going to see it's Batman. Freeze frame.
So it's just
You're probably wondering how I got here. Ain't you heard? I'm steampunk now.
You're just like the way you described it just made me think back to Batman versus Superman, that scene in the desert.
The dream sequence?
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
It's Victorian era steampunkish Batman.
Steampunk-ish, I think, is important.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, it's just...
It's actually a really great thing.
I would actually, rather than talk more about villain backstory, rather than focusing on Asylum or Arkham because they don't really do that all that well. They don't explore backstory.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
I was not as well as like the animated series.
The animated series was Emmy-winning for that shit.
Yeah, no. When you get that many episodes, obviously you're going to have that flexibility.
Well, like one of my favorite fucking episodes is fucking Baby Doll. The one where the girl...
Oh, man, yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
All I had to do was say that. And...
Oh, he's got a point. But still, you are right. You have so many attempts. You know, it's short form, which makes it a good bit easier. You can explore more because if you don't do it great this week, next week's another week. You know, when you're renewed 24 episodes at a time, you can take a chance on a couple of bold things.
Mm-hmm.
You can go Batman, the Brave, and the Bold, and then fail after a season.
But see, exactly the reason that's so good
Justice is unisex.
Is because it's not just what's this character, why does he do this, and then like here it is. It explores like vulnerabilities. It explores their like deeper feelings that it's not just I'm bad, my wife is dead, and now I'm bad. It's like that shit fucks him up still, in a big way. That is like a part of his day to day. He's not just sitting around freezing shit all day. There's also 6 hours where he's just, like, in crippling suicidal depression over the fact that it happened.
But the reason why I like Baby Doll is because literally the episode ends with him just sitting on a park bench consoling her and saying, it's okay, I'm sorry that this all has happened with you.
That was a great episode, obviously.
Yeah, good.
But I don't think that gets to just say Arkham didn't do justice.
No, Arkham, when I compare it to, if they had just said, we're going to try to go for the emotional development of Batman the Animated Series, I would have, that'd be more impactful to me. But when I compare Arkham to, I honestly watched a lot more of the animated than I did play Arkham.
I would say that they give you different vibes.
Yeah.
I'm happy with hearing both of them. Either or I'd be happy with, but they are distinctly different.
Yeah. I'll give it that they're both completely different things. I still would have been much happier hearing them say that they were taking reference from animated series.
That's fair, but you're wrong.
Anytime something Batman comes out,
well,
this
also
is the
think about it. It's a movie.
Which is why you're wrong.
It's 4 hours or 2 hours.
What? 4. Fuck that.
I was thinking about
Cameron shit.
I was thinking about like Kingdoms of Heaven for a second.
It's not Snyder, so it's gonna be 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours.
Which is why BTAS is a bad influence. Don't cram too much.
Yeah, but Arkham's gonna not have enough then if it's only 2 hours.
That's not true. No, man, Arkham had enough. It had the perfect amount for its media type.
If we take it as a single side quest,
like a single arc,
just a single side quest,
a single DLC mission.
No, it could be Leeway's Asylum. You've got the main thing that is driving it, and maybe a small thing crops up just to help flash out the DC universe, is to give Batman more depth.
That's the other thing you have to remember. They are still setting up DC CU, so they have to put
I think it's just DC.
I'm going to ask one question right now. Very last thing on the podcast.
Okay.
How many flashbacks do you think are going to be in this movie?
I hope 2.
But I want to say under 5.
I'm going to throw out...
Now, are we counting flashing back to the same scene? Or are we talking...
Any flashback.
Any flashback?
Number of flashbacks, period. I want to say under 5 because they already established a lot in BVS, and this is the Batman is set before BVS.
And how he becomes the Dark Knight.
No, it's once he's already...
So he's already Dark
That's
Knight?
how it originally was. We don't know what Matt Reeves is doing now. But if it's a Batman Origins, then I'm going to say easily a lot of flashbacks. But just going to be shitty. But and, like, we don't need another Batman Origins story.
Now when I think DC, I just think flashbacks.
Yeah.
I guess.
I don't know.
Flashbacks, weird dream sequences.
I am excited to see where this goes, and I look forward to further development.
Yes. Further development.
I definitely want more details.
So who's working on this?
Matt Reeves.
Matt Reeves?
Matt Reeves.
Matt Reeves, if you could contact us.
We got some ideas.
We would love to have a Skype interview with you.
We would love to watch the animated series with you and play
if you want to actually,
I would love to have you watch me play Arkham.
If you want to come down, we could get some Arkham Knight footage rolling and see what you feel about it.
Alright, now, hear me out, Reeves. In one scene, Wayne Enterprises, midget Batman come out of the ventilation shaft.
Okay, I'm so glad you brought this up, because I have this photo pulled up on my phone, waiting for this moment. Because I saw this.
This is the representation we need in movies today, Reeves.
More midgets, more Batman suits.
War midgets.
War midgets.
You just... I am so sad I lost that whole 15-minute conversation.
I hold that against you every night.
I know.
You know how to contact us, Matty Matt.
Okay. Does he? We
YouTube comment systems.
Just leave a comment on YouTube and we'll assume it isn't you cussing us out.
Leave a comment, send an email to moistyboiz@gmail.com.
Share with your friends.
And ask us a question such as...
MoistyBoiz Inc.
MoistyBoizinc@gmail.com. Ask us a question like how many flashbacks do you think are going to be at the end of Batman vs Superman? How many before credits scenes will there be?
2.
I'm going to say 200 before credits. That's the entire movie.
No. Credits are at the beginning.
Oh yeah, it's a DC film.
Yep.
You always start with the credits because no
That's
one's going to
any
sit till the end.
Well, that's all the time we have here today. Thank you for joining us for...
This is all the time they have here today. We've got a lot more time. I'll talk for another 5 hours about Dota and Batman, guys, but we'll let you go.
Yeah,
we'll live stream this also if you want to start donating money to Connor's
We're going to cut this now and release 4 hours later of me just giving a rant about the quality of things I enjoy and why everyone else is wrong.
Namely Michael.
Fuck you.
I know!
As always, fuck Michael.
Oh god, yeah.
Have a good night.
No.